This is the self-myofascial release video. I'm going to show you how to roll the main areas using either a hard ball or a foam roller. Ideally, the ball should be fairly dense rubber, like a dog ball, this is a cross ball or a cricket ball. Tennis balls aren't really ideal as they tend to crack and flatten very easily. Okay, so starting off, you're going to do the soles of your feet. Just standing on the ball, putting plenty of pressure down, massaging the soles of your feet. You should see your bones kind of dispersing over the ball. This is very good for anyone suffering with plantar fasciitis, where if you're wearing runners or shoes that have too much of a soft sole and you feel a lot of pain, especially in the arches of your feet. This one's very good. Okay, moving on to the soleus. So your soleus is the muscle going from the back of your ankle to the base of your calf. So back of the ankle on the roller, turn your foot outwards 45 degrees, other leg on top, and you're just going to roll up to the base of the calf and back. Okay, if you don't feel any tension, you move on, turn your foot 45 degrees to the other direction, leg on top, and massage. Generally, people should be more tighter on the inside rather than the outside, as that's going through the leverage points. If you find a little tender spot, just rest on it. Massage it a couple of centimeters back and forth. You can rock left and right on it. Okay, moving on to the gastrocnemius, or the calf, which is split into two muscles. So first we roll the lateral. So same again, foot out 45 degrees. And you're just rolling from the bottom of the calf to the bottom of the knee. Same again, it shouldn't be too tight on the lateral, but when you turn 45 degrees in onto the medial muscle, you should have more tension there. Same again, any tight spots, rock back and forth, just massage it slightly. So if you're not feeling any tenderness anywhere, just move on. Don't waste too much time rolling an area. If it's sore, then it probably needs to be rolled out more. Okay, so you can do your soleus and your calf, and then do the soleus and calf on the opposite leg. Moving on to the hamstring. Same again, just putting the weight, just rolling up and down, so you can go foot through the middle, turn the foot 45 degrees outside, so you're rolling towards the abductor, and 45 degrees inside, you're rolling towards the adductor. If you find there is tightness but you can't really target with the roller, then you use your ball. So you go to where you feel the tension, and same again, you're just massaging out using the hard ball. Okay, so moving on to the quads, and then the other side of your abductors, or your adductors and your abductors. So have your roller 45 degrees to the body. All you're going to do is come onto the inside of just where the knee is, and you're just rolling the adductor. And coming more onto the quad, have your roller horizontal. Same again, you're just rolling through any tender areas. You can really massage out, back and forth, side to side. Okay, and then the next one is your IT bands towards your abductor. So just one foot over. So when you're lying in this position, so I'm on the elbow, and from this shoulder down to the opposite heel should be a straight line. So you shouldn't be hinged at the hips, and your knees shouldn't be bent. Just try to keep yourself in a straight line, using this foot and this elbow for support, and massaging along the IT band. Try pick it in segments, because you're working all the way from the side of the knee right up towards the hip. So maybe divide that into 3 segments and roll a segment at a time. Okay, so moving on to the glute and the piriformis. You're going to sit on the roller, put your ankle on top of your knee. So I'm stretching the right glute, so I'm going to turn my body 45 degrees to the right. And you're finding an area just at the back of the hip, and generally people are very tight in the piriformis, and you'll really know it when you hit it. And same again, you're just going to roll any sort of sports, back and forth. Okay, and every time you do something on the right, obviously you're going to transfer it over onto the left as well. Going for the hip flexor, take your ball again, just come up onto one side where your hip is bang on top of the ball, And just roll around just below your iliac crest. So you find your iliac crest is the bony bits on your pelvis, and your hip flexor is just below that. You're going to massage that area, along with also your TFL, so tensor fasciae latae, that connects onto the IT band. And keeping with the ball, so for anyone with tight lower back, so lumbar areas, we tend not to roll the lumbar with the roller. Use a ball, place it onto one side, and massage out the lower back. And just for different variations of it, you can extend the leg, out to the side, bring the knee in, and then you'll do the same on the opposite side. We can go back to the foam roller for our thoracic. So say from your mid back, you're going to have the hands at the temples, elbows back, have the back of your head towards the ground. So don't do this. You want the back of the head towards the ground, hips up. You're going to inhale and exhale. So as I drop my hips, my elbows are also dropping, and I'm trying to force the back of the head to the ground. Then you can just move up your back a little bit. Same again, hips high, inhale and exhale. And you can do that for like 5 or 6 stages along the thoracic spine, and you will probably hear a few vertebrae cracking as well. Okay, so the last one, go back to your ball for the traps. So best way for the traps is to put the ball into just like a little net bag for a wash machine or a sock, and you'd stand against the wall, and you can actually just roll against the wall, and we use just the bag just to stop the ball from falling. Okay, so that's everywhere, that all the main points where you do myofascial release. If you feel tension anywhere else, play around with it with either the ball or the foam roller and see what helps. There is no exact rules for any of it, it's just whatever you can massage it with. Okay, thank you.